What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gaming Chair, your weekly dose of video game news and hilarity. I'm one of your hosts, Matt Altmans, alongside Jared Bradley and Austin Smith.
Hello. What's up?
How's it going? How is it going?
Oh, it's going good.
Yeah,
It's been a great week
I mean, what you guys been?
in the FedEx world.
What
Furniture
been?
galore.
For sure.
That's fair.
It's awesome.
What you guys been playing?
Jared?
I've been Warzone.
Warzone?
I played a lot of Madden today, actually.
Where'd you? Nice.
Won the Super Bowl. I've been playing. I got this new game. I mainly got it for the wife, but I put in some time on that today. It's called House Flipper, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
it's very therapeutic.
Did you come across anybody with that's a butterfly breeder or cartoon salesman, and they have a budget of like $2 million?
Not yet. I haven't come across that yet. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing.
Yeah, nice. Austin, how about you, my man?
A little bit of WoW. Taking advantage of their bonus experience on some alts. Put some more hours into Bannerlord. Got a couple Warzone games in, getting my feet a little wetter on that game, but still pretty noobish. But
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. You already know what I've been playing because you've been playing it with me. I've been playing Warzone for
the Powerpuff Girls game.
The Powerpuff. Well, duh. Obviously. I'm trying to do the achievement hunting, and I've been playing Shrek.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Right? Yep, sure. So first thing on the docket is definitely going to be the Bright Memory Infinite, that trailer that everyone saw, and on the Xbox Insider new releases video. That looked nuts.
Did.
Okay.
Dude.
That looked wild.
It was gnarly.
Yeah, it really was. When we were watching it, I know I for sure was like, there's no way this is an actual game.
Right.
Yeah. This is a benchmark test.
This is a real, yeah, literally. Like I even said it. I was like, is this like testing like the equipment inside the new Xbox One?
It kind of looked like it, just how crazy and hectic it was.
Yeah, I was like,
and all the different things you could do, like it was showing gunplay, stealth, well,
yeah, he was using
physics.
a sword, and then all of a sudden he had a gun, and then all of a sudden there was a Roman soldier in it. I was like,
and then he had this grappling hook, and then he froze him in time, and then he jumped in a DeLorean, went back to the future, and
it was the craziest packed game that I've seen forever, and I'm for it.
Yeah,
I'm all for it. If that's an actual game,
yeah.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
I'd be all about that business. It was just wild. I couldn't believe. So I guess the Bright Memory Infinite, it's supposed to take place in 2036. It's it's hard to explain. It's phenomenal. Yeah, right. It's
COVID-19 everything.
It's, I guess there is an organization the Supernatural Scientific Research Organization. They dispatch agents to quickly discover if the events are tied to an ancient mystery. So I'm assuming if there's some back in time situation here.
Is this an Assassin's Creed thing? You go.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Animus or whatever it's called.
right. Does he go in the back? Or back in time to? I was assuming that's how they have guns and all that new tech and stuff. But then all of a sudden a Roman soldier comes into place, and you're like,
where did he come from?
Yeah. It's, I think, about the faster load times and the ray tracing is what they really wanted to show from the Xbox Series X. I really think it would be a great game to play to showcase all the new tech. So even if it wasn't a video showing all the new technology and stuff and the new equipment that's going to be in the game, I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Definitely look great. I mean, see how the story plays out, but definitely on a graphic standpoint,
that looked wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on to other news. Diablo 2 coming, rumored. What's happening? What's happening?
So it is rumored as of right now. It's not anything official yet, but it seems the person that leaked it is a French gaming site called Acute Gaming, and they've been right with other stuff so far. Like for example, they predicted Diablo 4 when that was going to be announced before it was, Shadowlands, and Overwatch 2. So they seem to have some kind of tie-in, some kind of access to some sort of rumors or inside information to predict this stuff. Curious to see if it is true, and if it does come out, it's pegged to be the fourth quarter this year, so holiday season. I'm curious if that's going to be before or after the new WoW expansion. If they do it, probably won't be about the same time. Probably won't be the same time, I wouldn't think, because they probably wouldn't want to compete with themselves.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Company cannibalism.
Yeah, but it's being supposedly developed by a subsidiary of Activision, called Vicarious Visions. Hopefully my furniture didn't float when I said that first part. It's being called Diablo 2 Resurrected.
I think Vicarious Visions is they're the ones that are redoing the Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Oh, so
I think yeah. So
yeah, got their hands busy here.
For sure.
It was back when they announced StarCraft Remastered. I think that was 2 years ago now. The original project lead, David Brevik, I probably butchered that last name, didn't think it was likely that they could do a Diablo 2 because he thought that most of the resources had been lost. So I don't know if they just took the time to track those down, just reverse engineered and figured them out, or what. But it's definitely going to be interesting, though. They kind of botched their last remaster with Warcraft 3. It didn't really get the reviews that they thought. A lot of people were disappointed, and they kind of pissed off a lot of their loyal fan base, because Warcraft 3 was still a pretty popular game. Like, a lot of people were playing it.
Yeah.
And they kind of ruined it. So with the new remaster, they kept people from going back to the old servers because they just stopped posting them. So they kind of told people, well, you got to deal with this now, so you can't have the old game. So, but yeah, that remastered, the launch, it had the lowest score on launch up until Division 2's Warlords of New York. So it can only go up, so I'm hoping that they do better. I mean, I know I didn't play it as much as you guys did, especially a certain person, to the left of me, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I mean, if they remake it and make it a little bit, to modern technology and just some interactions, I think it's a fun game still. So it'd be interesting to see how that pans out.
Oh, it's more than just a fun game. Yeah. It's a lifestyle, and it's
Diablo 2. We played that when instead of AOL.
Yeah.
Like literally, like
the game's over 20 years old.
Yeah, like I be using those discs for the 1,000 free minutes. Okay, we're taking it back. All right, 1,000 free minutes for AOL, and I was like, all right, we're doing this. And I remember doing the patch on Diablo 2, finally getting the patch to work. Like the little red health orb finally filled up, and the patch was complete, and I was able to play online with you guys. I was like, yes!
Dude, do you know how many times I went to install that patch and it got to 99% and said patch failed? Oh my god!
Gotta love dial-up.
Right? Well, yeah, literally. Like I'd go to install the patch. Yeah, get off! I need to make a call. No.
No, I'm definitely ready for some Diablo 2. Like, especially like say.
Well, I know they have that. What is it? That modded version of it to make it look better. It's
I think Diablo I know what you're talking 2. About.
Yeah. I forget what it is, but either way, it's just to add better
quality of life,
quality of life stuff. Yeah, definitely. You have a massive inventory section and stuff. But either way, if they remaster it and it looks, I'm assuming it'll look good. Listen, I'm fine still playing Diablo 2. We do still play Diablo 2.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the 800 by 600. But if they can make it to 1080p or even get wild with it to a 4K like screen monitor, child.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find any current numbers, but as of like 2 years ago, it looked like there's still roughly about 50,000 people just in the United States playing the game.
Yeah.
Diablo 2?
Yeah.
I mean, for a 20-year-old game, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm for it. That's a very good game. All right, next on the list, Ubisoft Forward. I know last episode we had talked about the Summer Game Fest and how due to the COVID pandemic, they had to cancel E3. Well, they obviously still wanted to get all their games out of there for developers and producers and things like that. So Ubisoft announced they're going to be hosting a E3 style showcase showing Ubisoft games. I don't really know what they're planning on showing besides like Assassin's Creed's already showed.
Yeah.
Are they going to be doing the typical Tom Clancy like Division or Far Cry, some Tom Clancy game, or Far Cry, like their typical one where they have to do like Far Cry 17 right now. So they have like their schedule is going to be all set up for it. It'll be held on July 12th at 12 p.m. so you can tune in and watch that. It's later than the typical ones, like it's a whole month after the like E3 2020 is going to be. It's not, the Summer Game Fest stretches all through August, the middle of August, so it's not like it's going to be completely after everything. Like there's still going to be stuff going on. But so that'll be interesting for people that want to watch those games separately. So it'll be interesting what they decide to put on there. Like they've been pretty quiet other than like Assassin's Creed or Division games or Far Cry. Like it's not like anything new. I guess they're just sticking to their good stuff.
Right. Yeah, I don't even know what some of their smaller titles are. I mean, yeah, you hit it, like Far Cry, Assassin's Creed.
That's what I mean.
Clancy,
like For Honor. Yeah, they had the
Honor.
Ooh,
I did hear that got way better, but I bought that on
That's
launch,
good.
and that was the biggest disappointment.
Well, remember we were talking about it? We were like, this game looks nuts.
Yeah.
Actually playing it, it's kind of, listen, I'm probably gonna get some hate for it, but it's kind of like Titanfall.
Yeah.
Like that was an awesome ass game. For some reason, it didn't hold. Like it got boring.
Wasn't Titanfall like only online?
Yeah, it didn't have a single player.
Yeah.
I mean, For Honor had one, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah. Okay, Jared, I know this is something you've been putting off.
Get ready for the rage.
Not you putting off, but they've been putting it off. Elder Scrolls Online.
So,
talk to us about it. Preach on it.
All
sis.
right. So I did do an article. It's up on our website, thegamingchairs.com. You can go and read it if you want.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. But so it was 2 years ago at E3, they showed a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6. And it was just massive landscape, and then it said Elder Scrolls 6 at the end of it. All right, you get everybody excited. Well, it's been 2 years since we saw that, and we haven't heard anything else. And so there's a series of tweets. I forget what the guy's name was, but he tweeted to Pete Hines.
Oh yeah, duh.
Saying, where'd it go? Pretty much saying, cut the shit. What's going on? Like,
cut the shit.
I think that's actual words from him. He
really?
said that.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, what's going on with Elder Scrolls 6? Like, where is it? And then Pete Hines replied with like, listen, it's years away. Like, it's coming after Starfield, which you guys know nothing about.
Oh, it sounds like, what the fuck is Starfield?
Right? I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
He's like, so he said, it's after that, which you don't know anything about. So if you guys are coming to me with questions about Elder Scrolls 6, then I'm not doing a good job as, a marketing manager or something like that. But like, all right, why show it then?
Yeah.
Like, Okay, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim all got Game of the Year when they all came out. Like, why are you delaying this so much? Like right now, we're looking at it's probably going to be 2024, 2025 before we even hear about it.
Bethesda.
Right?
Well,
I mean,
if they're delaying it that far after kind of teasing everybody about it, and if it shits the bed,
dude,
like
all 76.
yeah,
Oh,
That
no.
game had the worst
Oh,
launch
no.
ever. I mean,
I think
I just re-downloaded it and started it up because they added NPCs and whatnot. And
it's free to play this weekend, isn't it?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I thought something's
It's
free
just
to play
sitting
this
upstairs in his dusty ass case right now.
But yeah, Fallout 76 had a horrible launch, and I mean, people like games like Red Dead Redemption 2. It took Rockstar like 7 years to do that, and for me, it didn't hit because it was kind of a slow moving game, but it hit for everybody else apparently. Now, if Bethesda is going to take 14 years to make Elder Scrolls 6,
yeah,
it better be the best goddamn game in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to be that guy. I know what it takes to go into making games and stuff, but unless they're building like entirely new maps or new like entirely new characters, weapons, which okay, I'm assuming they are.
Well, yeah, they're probably gonna have a new land, but
yeah.
What have they been doing the last 2 years though? Then
are they just like making sure? Yeah,
are
they just making sure everything looks good for the new Unreal Engine, or?
Well, but still, even if with Elder Scrolls Online, even if they're doing that, there's multiple teams in a company. They have multiple teams working on different projects, so it's not like all of them are working just on Elder Scrolls Online. So I'm sure they got one team working on new stuff. So they should have something.
What do they have? Like 99% of their studio allocated to ESO? Like,
yeah, maybe. I mean, they pump out stuff like I think they change their season every month, which gives you loot boxes and whatnot. But
yeah, they put a million different things on the Crown Store constantly.
Yeah,
like I'm like, stop doing that. Give us ESO 6 a year early or two.
Just not even just stop doing that, but like maybe just slow it down a little bit. Like you don't need to. I mean, it's not going to beat WoW. It's not going to.
No.
So, I mean, yeah, keep updating it, whatever. But come on.
I mean, WoW is just one of those games that it's gonna be tough to beat. I think WoW is just ultimately gonna beat itself. Like eventually they're gonna release something that's so shit that people just stop playing it. But
well, they have their own like fan base. Like it's just it's its own thing now. Like I mean, it has been for a while. It's just it's its own deal. Yeah. But on to lighter news.
Yeah. So
new Paper Mario.
The Origami King. Got announced on the 14th here. It's going to release on the 17th. We just watched the trailer right before we went live, and it looks like Paper Mario.
Mario. I need a new Paper Mario game.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I played the first one when that first came out on the N64, and I mean, I'm a huge RPG guy, so putting Mario in an RPG world, like, that was awesome.
Keep on the Mario, but did you guys play? Hold on. Did you guys have a GameCube?
I didn't know.
I had your GameCube.
You had my GameCube for a while. You did. Do you guys remember that like Super Mario Sunshine where you had to jump around with like a water jetpack?
I can't say I actually played it. I think I watched you play it once.
Oh man, that was a good one. I really liked it. Like for GameCube wise, that was a good game.
Yeah,
but I need to play another Mario game other than Odyssey on the Switch.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't really like Odyssey. I played it for a little bit and I didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't click with me. I don't know.
Yeah, keeping on the Mario, I did hear that I think it's a rumor, but they're going to be remaking some N64 or GameCube games for the Switch. but they're going to be Mario related games. So like,
interesting. We get a Luigi's Mansion.
Well, we have a Luigi's Mansion 3.
Oh.
But no, they're saying more like Mario 64, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, stuff like that, like the old ones.
Yeah.
And just remaking them for the Switch, which I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I got on the Origami King.
Origami King. That's fantastic. Austin, taken away from video games. WoW board game. What's going on with that?
So it looks like it's supposed to be released sometime summer this year. It's from the same creator who created Small World. I've never played it myself, but just kind of watched a little bit of a video on the gameplay of Small World, and just reading what I've seen with it. Seems with the new game, it seems like it's going to share a lot of similarities. I'm a bit of a board game novice, so I mean, somebody that I see we got in our chat, Mr. Carl Williams, he might be more of the expert to go to on this, but it is going to be small World of Warcraft theme. Just it's called Small World of Warcraft. Again, the creator was Philippe Chiartis. I'm sure I'm butchering that. It's the game, same guy that made Small World. Which that seemed to be pretty good. It got a 7.3 out of 10, so I mean, not a perfect score, but pretty good. It's going to feature about 2 to 5 players. Games can take anywhere from 40 to about 80 minutes. And just reading some of the pieces and contents that come with it, it's going to feature 16 different races, which the Small World game itself featured 14. I couldn't find all 16 races, but I'm guessing it's going to share a lot of similarities with World of Warcraft as far as the races that you can play. Currently, there's like 12 playable ones, so like trolls, orcs, humans, dwarves, stuff like that, which were some of the same ones that were in the Small World game.
Yeah.
Could go into more details about it, but it's got legendary places, artifacts, different geographic locations like mountains and stuff like that. Say what?
I was gonna say that'll be super cool for like when you want like a break from staring at a screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It seemed like just looking through the contents that it sounds like it's just going to be like Small Worlds just with a World of Warcraft skin slapped over it. So it doesn't seem overly complicated, but it seems like it would be fun. It's got a max of, like I said, 2 to 5 players. It's got a 10 round limit. And at the end of 10 round, based on victory points or victory coins, I guess they're called in this one, you determine a winner, and you get those by capturing places, holding special places where, like with the race you're playing as, gets a bonus. Like in Small Worlds, dwarves, if they controlled mountains, they got an extra victory coin at the end of the turn. And then you just and you flip them and count up the total, and whoever has the most wins. If there's a tie for the most and everything else is even, if they have the same amount of like tiles on the game board, then it's a tie. So you can actually tie in this game. So I wish I had more information on it, but there isn't a lot out there yet. But it definitely looks
nice.
Looks interesting.
It looks fun. I wouldn't mind trying it out. I mean, I didn't really get into like the board games until, I mean, probably a few months ago when Carl started playing them with Carl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've been getting into them. I like them. They're fun.
Yeah. Carl, we'll send you a bill for these 2 shout outs, all right?
Yeah,
we'll send
for
you
sure.
Okay. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll definitely have to keep an eye out on that for more information. Board games are always a good time to break up the.
Like I said, no exact release date yet, but it's looking like sometime this summer. So
yeah, for sure. When we're all able to get back together.
Yeah,
right. Hopefully.
Sure.
Right. Okay, Jared, what's going on in the Animal Crossing?
All right, so another podcast I listen to, this guy frequents on there. His name's Gary Whitta. He's a big fan of Animal Crossing, and he just started to he's trying to take over the night show space in these times because everyone's kind of doing it from their homes. But he made a live set in Animal Crossing, and it's taking off.
Yeah,
of course it is. So if anyone doesn't know who Gary Whitta is, he was a writer for Star Wars Rogue One. He was a writer on Book of Eli. And he was editor-in-chief at PC Gamer.
You mean the movie where you have to go find your own ammo?
Yeah. Dude, that was funny. Dude, what's it about? Oh, dude, it's just like God. Fallout. You got to go out and find your own ammo. I'm like, I'm going to a movie. I got to go find ammo to go to a movie.
This is before I found about the word called dystopian. So to explain the description, that's literally how I decided to word it to Jared when he asked me what the movie Book of Eli was about. So to paint the scene for him, I told him, it's like Fallout. You have to run around and gather your own ammo. That's the worst description for a movie ever. Like,
but yeah, so he started doing this, and he's getting people like Elijah Wood is going to be on it. Where'd the list go here? Let me find it quick. There's Elijah Wood. Where did it go? T-Pain. Like he's getting a bunch of names on there, and they bring their avatars onto his island on Animal Crossing, and they sit down and they have a show, like a talk show.
That'd be interesting,
right? Yes. Yeah, he's usually on this podcast every Wednesday. You should go check that one out too. They're pretty cool. Kind of Funny Games Daily. They're pretty cool guys. It's pretty funny.
Well, I hope so. It's in the name.
Right? But no, yeah, I just think it's crazy that in a time like this, like he's taking advantage of it because everybody's playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's
what
I got on that.
Well, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Talk show in the game.
Fantastic. Which side note, NFL released their schedules last week, and the Detroit Lions announced their schedule in Animal Crossing.
Yes.
So
little NFL.
The real question is, did they find any fans in there? Like,
shots fired.
Ooh. Alrighty. It's the majority of the news. Some new stuff that's going to be popping this month.
This week.
Apex. Same thing.
Same difference.
Same thing. This week. Apex. Oh, you fuck. This week, Apex Legends Season 5 for all you Apex players. On PC, Halo 2 Anniversary Edition. Interesting. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for the PS4 is coming out May 12th. Listen, we need a good pod racer game.
Dude, I was just going to say that.
Nintendo 64 had that pod racing game.
N64.
That was a good one. What are some other ones? TT Isle of Man, Ride on the Edge 2 for the Switch, and Best Friend Forever on the Switch. Some of those. Yeah, new stuff coming out this week. Austin, there's some stuff going on for the Xbox Game Pass also.
Yeah, so looks like a good game coming to it. That kind of, as Grand Theft Auto 5 is leaving the Game Pass, looks like they're throwing on Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, it's actually on there now. It was put on there May 7th. So that's gonna be interesting. It's a solid game, but it sounds like just playing a little bit of myself, just the online. Definitely solid. The online's less filled with griefers. So I'll definitely recommend trying that out if you got the Game Pass. I got DayZ, another kind of older game. Never really played it myself, but it's free. Might as well play it, right?
Yeah, for sure. I played DayZ a little bit, but that was like in the beginning, and it like just wasn't working on the computer. Just wasn't working. Like it was just unplayable, at least for me.
Yeah, I was talking to Al like the other night, and he said he downloaded it and tried it, and he told me to, and then he got into it as I was about to click download. He's like, "Yeah, don't get it." I'm like, "Oh,
DayZ."
Okay. Yeah.
I
was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, it's really weird."
Yeah. I don't know. This is one of those infinite beta games.
Yeah. Always going to be on early access.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened recently with with Rockstar, they put in the GTA 5 for free on there. I guess it like crashed their shit.
Yeah, I saw that
like,
too. It crashed Epic or something like that.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not a small download, and if everybody's switching to there to get it, so.
Well, yeah, if it's coming off Game Pass, everyone's going to try to snag it for free if they can.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. I want to talk about downloads. I know I was just griefing about this. The file size of Call of Duty, insane. It's up to over 100. It's 188 gigabytes right now.
Jesus.
Jeez. It must be. I think it's got to be condensed for console though. It has to be.
Console, it's not that much different, right?
Really?
Because the biggest issue is people on console. PC, we at least have an easy upgrade options.
Right.
Well, that's why I'm not playing it on my console. I downloaded it on PC to play it that way.
Yeah.
Like don't have the storage.
Right? I had like a random I switched it over to one of like my random like 250 gigabyte solid state drives I've had. If it passes that, I would be pissed off. Like, I'll be like, are you serious? I have to go out and buy a new hard drive for this? Like, come on.
Could you imagine? Like,
yeah.
It be breaking 250 gigabytes?
Well, that'd be insane. It's just crazy. Like, I wish it would give you the option to, although it's a good campaign, I'm not going to play it. I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing multiplayer, I'm playing Warzone. Yeah.
I've never launched the campaign in Call of Duty.
I haven't either. I've never played it. I'm sure it's great. When I say it's a good campaign, I'm sure it's a good campaign.
Yeah, I've heard nothing.
I haven't played it. Yeah,
things.
I'm sure it's great, but I'm not doing it. I would love to just get rid of it and hopefully save, I don't know, 100 gigabytes.
Yeah, no kidding.
I imagine that's so I guess it's so big to account for future patches and updates. But
why take up the space now?
Yeah. Right. Like, I was reading a thing as to why it was so big. It's to allocate space for future patches and stuff. I was like, man, come on, son.
Right. Jesus.
Like, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What else we got here? It's Final Fantasy 9 coming to Game Pass. I actually haven't played that one.
Yeah.
I'd very much like to.
Do you think they're going to put out a Final Fantasy for the new Xbox?
Well, right now they're doing the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already out on PS4, but they have like a year exclusive with PlayStation, so we'll get that next year.
Yeah, that's fair.
But as far as a new one comes, I'm not sure if they're gonna. I think if they're on 16 now, if they would make a new one.
Really?
Yeah.
Unless it's not turn-based, I can't get down with the turn-based games. I love just running.
Sorry.
I love just running in and swinging, like just attacking and having to sit around for wait my turn. No, that ain't me. That ain't me.
The remake, Final Fantasy VII remake, it's not turn-based. That is
okay.
The original was turn-based. This one is not. Not all of them are turn-based.
Yeah.
I know 10 and 10-2.
Yeah.
And maybe is it 13? 12? One of those. One of those is turn-based. Other than that, like 15 isn't turn-based to my knowledge, and then the 7 remake isn't.
Okay, so apparently the 3 I've tried to play
are all turn-based.
I mean, the only one I tried to play, I've never really played Final Fantasy. I'm one of those people, but the only one I ever tried to play was turn-based. So I mean, that's my experience too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah.
I guess Fractured Minds, another game that's coming out for the Xbox One, for the Xbox Game Pass. And then Game Pass for PC is getting Halo 2, so I'm sure a lot of people are excited about that one. You know, as well Final Fantasy 9 and Endless Legend.
Never heard of that one. Endless Legend.
Can't say I have, but as far as games leaving, kind of what we covered, Grand Theft Auto 5's leaving. Black Desert is another one that's
leaving. Didn't that
leaving.
just get on there? Jared, you played Black Desert, didn't you?
I played it for all of maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know, the controls of it was just weird. It was supposed to be like a really good MMO, but I don't know. Bless and Elder Scrolls Online on console are, I think, way better than that.
Yeah. What did we play instead of that? It was like Winterhold or like Winterfell, that like free game that we got playing right when it came out. And
Neverwinter?
Neverwinter. Ooh, that was close. I knew the word winter was in it.
Yeah, that game was fun. And
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That one definitely was. Definitely really like that.
Yeah. That one was a lot of fun.
I've seen a lot of people playing Black Desert. I just never got around to trying it myself. I've heard some people trying to sell me on it, but I'm one of those. It's like, oh, it's a great new MMO. It's like, well, I'd just rather play WoW right now. Like, I don't really want to invest in a new one when I got already hours.
When you're so far into this other one.
Yeah.
Like, unless it really trips my trigger, I'm not gonna.
Trips your trigger.
Yeah. Jimmy's my jolly,
Ruffles your jimmies.
Some other games leaving: Doom, Lego Ninjago, Mega Man Legacy Collection 2.
No, Mega Man.
I know, sorry to break your heart, Matt, but it's gone. It's gone. Okay.
I like Mega Man.
Some other ones: Metal Gear Survive, the Banner Saga, and Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus.
Oh no!
I saw that they put I think they did the new Wolfenstein Youngblood. I think they put that on Game Pass.
So kind of swapping out.
Yeah. Which I heard that was like a Wolfenstein RPG kind of thing, and it looked pretty good. Want to kind of give it a try.
Yeah.
Right here. Some games leaving the Game Pass for PC: Imperator Rome, which is an RTS game. I own it on Steam. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
But they definitely released it a little premature.
What's it like? What do you do?
So it takes place kind of back right before Rome starts getting a lot of power. So it kind of takes you back to where they still don't control all of Italy and stuff like that. So you get to pretty much control any faction, and there's hundreds. And you just kind of build up your legacy, choose the government type, build armies, conquer more territory, improve the territories you do have. So it's
so kind of like Civilization kind of thing.
Sort of.
Except for generalize an RTS to one game, Jared.
Right? I mean,
it's not turn-based though.
Oh, okay. So
thank God, I'll play it.
So like Civilization meets Stronghold.
Ooh. Wood needed. Granary stocks are too low, sire.
I guess that's a little bit closer comparison for you. But the company, it's the same company that made Crusader Kings, Europa, Hearts of Iron is another game they made. They do a really good job at the RTS genre. They announced a new Crusader Kings 3.
I saw that on Steam today.
Yeah, I haven't played 2. 2 is still pretty popular. I've been thinking about getting it. It's just not enough hours in a day sometimes.
Yeah, Bannerlord, man, it's taking up all your time.
Right. Rise of Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider.
That's the backup porno edition.
Right. Get Carl excited over there.
Third shout out. $3.
No kidding.
The Banner Saga, West of Loathing, Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. So kind of a couple double ups there, but those are the games leaving the Game Pass for PC.
Right.
All right. Up next, we're doing our game villains. Top 4 game villains.
Yeah, so we're gonna so like we did last week, we did a draft. Last week we did consoles. I think we only got one vote for the winner.
That's fair.
That one vote was my brother-in-law, and he voted for me. No, I didn't pay him off, I swear.
Sure.
Liar.
So for this one, I just want to set the stage here. So we're in a
Okay.
coliseum, right?
Boy.
We have to assemble a team of game villains, pit them against each other to fight to the death.
Okay, I like this.
So,
like my camera better not doing what it's doing, but I like that. All right.
So, yeah. Last week Austin went first, and I figured we just kind of go in the rotation and rotate up. So, Matt, you got the first pick.
First pick, game villains. Bowser.
Ah, damn it!
Fair.
I figured that was going to be like number one,
right?
Bowser.
So he was kind of in the back of my head, my go-to.
Yeah,
right.
that was my 101.
Bowser.
2, I'm going to say. Damn, I'm already.
What are we doing with this team?
What do you mean?
Like the assembling the villains. What are we doing? What's the game plan? What are we doing with the villains? Like we conquer in the world afterwards, or what's happening?
I mean, if you want to, right now you're just in an arena and you got to beat out the other 2 teams.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
Kill.
Gladiator style. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking that into account then for my next villain pick.
Ooh. Okay.
You telling me Bowser isn't gonna carry you there?
That's fair.
All right. So for my pick, I'll let you. I'll throw it out there, and you guys can do a judgment call because he kind of went both ways.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna say the Arbiter.
Arbiter. Okay, that's fair.
So because the reason I say it's a judgment call is because he was initially against Master Chief, but then he joined sides with him.
So like he's villain in the beginning, but then eventually he becomes kind of cool.
Yeah. So I'll
allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
All right, Austin, you got 2 picks because we are doing a snake draft.
Sure.
We did it last week.
Sure.
Here.
Beat off the teams.
My first pick, I guess kind of fitting Jared's theme, where she started kind of as a villain, kind of turned into a little bit of more of a hero / anti-hero kind of thing. I'm gonna go with Sarah Kerrigan from the StarCraft series.
Oh, Kerrigan, nice.
All right.
And for number 2, sticking with the same developer, I'm gonna go with Arthas Menthil, the Lich King.
God bless you.
Right?
Right? Arthritis menthol. What?
Right?
Hello?
Jesus. Hello?
All right.
Stuff floating around me?
I got the next pick, and I'm going to go with, sticking with our news, I'm going to pick Diablo.
Literally? I was like, bruh. Immediately, I was like,
this?
Right? Jesus. All right, well. Let me think for a second. Villain. Actually, no. I talked about it last week. That stupid villain from Metal Gear Solid 2. That, like, psionic guy. Because he'll be knowing everything you guys are doing. Feed it to my man Bowser. I just have to sit back and rake in the money. Be like,
So we're going to go with, what's his name?
What is his name? Oh, my God.
If only there was a thing called Google.
Right. God. What is his name?
I can honestly say I've never played Metal Gear Solid, so I don't know.
I know, but... what's his name? Oh my God,
I've never played the game, so I can't help you.
This is terrible. I'm having like the biggest brain fart. It's wild.
We want to allow it, Matt. We want to allow, but you don't even know the name.
Right.
Well, I'll just say Metal Gear Solid. We'll get the actual name when we're done here. I'll just put Metal Gear Solid and we'll come back to it.
Okay. Oh, God, I'm terrible. That's my bad.
The pressure.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Right. Well, okay. I want to stick with Diablo 2 and Dariel. Yes. It was gonna be Diablo, then Andariel, and since you took,
I stole them
Diablo,
from you.
Yeah, since you took Diablo.
All right, so I got the next pick. Austin, you're after me. I'm gonna go with Sephiroth from Final Fantasy.
God bless you.
All right, Austin.
Okay.
Who you got for me? Who's gonna help you in this battle to the death?
This guy right here, he might carry the team.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Meta Knight.
Meow. Right.
Well, I don't want to pull that card on you guys. We gotta have limits on OPness. So
I choose Magikarp, and Austin, you have the next pick as well.
You chose Magikarp?
No, you had 2 picks in a row.
Why not? Magikarp's the sleeper villain.
Right. God, why?
This is the final round, so you guys know. So it'll go Austin, me, and then Matt. You'll have the final pick.
Okay.
Then maybe we can throw out some honorable mentions or something.
Shao Kahn. Go Shao
Ooh, okay.
Go up my mom.
Shao Kahn. All right, I can get down with that. I'm gonna, Matt took Bowser. That's a Nintendo staple, so I'm gonna go with another Nintendo staple. I'm gonna pick Ganondorf. All right, no reaction. Perfect.
Ganondorf. Best game villain. Gary, Pokemon.
Oh. Well, technically, it would be blue if they're talking about the game.
No, not the game. Gary.
All right. Gary
Oak. I mean, technically, his own grandfather didn't know his name, so I mean,
true.
It could be whatever you wanted.
In my game, his name was Buttface, so
Buttface.
All right, so our teams are as follow. Matt, you have Bowser, the Metal Gear Solid boss that we can't think of.
That's a long name. We should shorten that.
The announcer's going to have a hell of a time calling that out.
You have Andariel and Gary Oak. Austin, you have Sarah Kerrigan. I just put the Lich King.
That's fair.
Instead of a God bless you.
Yeah. Right. Meta Knight and Shao Kahn. And I have the Arbiter, Diablo, Sephiroth, and Ganondorf. So some pretty solid teams, if you ask me.
Let's see if we get more than one vote.
Yeah. Go. I'll put these up on the Gaming Chair story on Facebook, and you can vote yes or no for which one you like, and then we'll announce the winner next week. We only had one voter last week, so we'd like to get some more.
For sure.
But yeah, so that's the draft. Do you guys have any honorable mentions you'd like to bring up for villains?
I was
thinking Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
there's just so many.
Sure. I know.
There's so many you could pick.
I couldn't think of the
Dr. Eggman from Sonic.
The Robotnik. Yeah.
Choice.
I was trying to think of what his name was from Far Cry 3, but I couldn't think of his name. I want to say his name was like Vrask or something like that. But he was like my all-time favorite villain. He's just insane.
The guy with like the white hair, or the crazy guy with the mohawk?
With the mohawk.
Mohawk. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, the guy with the white hair and like the hot pink suit was like Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so that's the draft. Towards the end of the show, we like to go into the chat and see if anyone had any questions for us. I have a feeling it was filled a lot with Carl.
It's the fourth plug.
Right.
So I'm gonna look at the chat here real quick and see if we had any questions or if anyone had any corrections for us.
Right?
I can't even get
Demonetized.
Jeez.
Demonetized.
Blows up our chat. We did get a howdy fellers from your brother, Matt.
Ooh. Howdy fellers. What's up?
Yeah. But
I mean, I guess if anybody has any questions now.
Yeah, if you have any questions, let's you can throw them out there while we run through our plugs and whatnot.
Shameless plugs.
Yeah. Go to our website, gamingchairs.com. On there, we have links to everywhere you can follow us. We have articles that we post, videos, just everything. We pretty much everything you can get through there. Austin?
Including our YouTube. Obviously, you're on our Facebook now, so if you want to go ahead and give us a like and a follow, that'd be huge. But our YouTube is the Gaming Chairs TV, the official Gaming Chairs TV. Go check that out. We got some videos out there of reviews and other stuff we're doing on different games and stuff, and DLCs and patches and all that good stuff. If you just want to get more of our smexy voices and or faces.
Schmexy voices.
Schmexy.
Yes, and the ultimate support. We do have our merch store. Coming up with designs all the time, new stuff. We have a lot of sweet ass shirts, game cases, hoodies, whole bunch of stuff on there, ready available for everyone at any time. Yeah. This is a great week. Great week.
Yeah, it was a busy week. A lot of game announcements.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I know we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff cooking up. For next week. So make sure to stay tuned in for next week, 8 p.m. same time Saturday. You'll see our three sexy faces again, and we'll be talking about everything we can for gaming.
Yeah.
But other than that, hopefully everybody has a good night, and thanks for watching.
Play them games.
All right. Later, guys.
See ya.